Alright, so today in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to create a clothing display. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to delete the light and I'm going to delete the camera for now. I just want to focus on this cube. So on the side here, we have a move tool, rotate, and scale. I like to come over here and just use these. It's just easier for me. So we're just going to use these tools to move and scale out this box till we get it basically the size that we want it to be. So this is totally up to you. This part you can make the box however you feel is good enough. Remember, this is basically going to become our stage, so we're going to be putting things inside of the box. So keep that in mind while you're sizing it. I think that looks good for me. So now our next step is going to be removing the front face of this box. That way we can basically have a little stage. So to do that, we're going to hit tab to go into edit mode. Then we're going to come up here to the third box, which is face select. We are going to click the face we want to delete. Then we're going to right click and click delete face. So it should look like this. Our next step is we're going to add some podiums in here so we can basically, put have a display to put objects on. So to do that, we're going to do Shift A. We're going to mesh, and depending on how you really want this podium to look, you could do a cubed one or you could do a round one. I'm gonna do a round one for this video, so I'm gonna go with cylinder. Again, just use the tools on the side to adjust and move this to however you want it. Alright, so to add another one, we're going to right click and then we're going to go to duplicate objects. That'll give us another one. And you can get fancy with this. Like I'm gonna make this one a little higher. Alright, and then if I wanted to get even more fancier, I can duplicate this again. Put this one, let's do it to this one. Put it on top. Rescale this. Alright, we're gonna leave it like that. But as you see, we got our two podiums now. Now, obviously, the next step is adding a text, so you could promote your stuff. So to do that, same thing. We're gonna do Shift A again, but this time we're gonna go down to text. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to adjust this so I can see it. All right, that looks good. Move it over a little bit. All right, so now we got our text. So to write on the text, you're gonna hit tab again, go into edit mode, and then you're gonna write out your text. Since my name is Twin, I'm just gonna put Twin CC. All right, so go hit tab again, go back into object mode, and you can move this around with the move tool wherever you like. So I'm just gonna put it towards the back of the wall. All right, that looks pretty good to me. Now let's say you want to change the font. You don't want to use that basic. But say, where'd it go? I think I put it too much to the wall. You know what? Bring it forward. Yeah, it's just so I could work on it a little more. But obviously, put it towards the back or wherever you want. But I just want you guys to see what I'm doing. So to change the font, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to data, this little A. If you notice, if I click off of the text, it goes away. So you're only gonna get this option This option will only pop up when you're clicked on certain things. So when you're clicked on text, you go down here to data, where the A is. Then you're going to go to font. Now, there's other options, but really, you only really need to worry about the first one. So we're going to click this little folder right here. And basically, I'm just going to go to wherever my fonts are that I have them saved, downloaded at. So I'm going to go there first, and then I'm going to find a font to use. Let's see. We'll use this one. Alright, so now we got our font, but it's a little flat. So let's say we want to extrude this, make it more 3D, make it pop out. We're going to go here to data, the same thing. And right on top of font, where we were just at, we're going to go to geometry. Okay, then you're going to see this extrude. You just bring this up a bit. And as you see, it's extruding our text, giving it more of a 3D look. Now, if you want to change color of text, let's make sure I'm in viewport shading. To change the color of the text, we're going to go down to material. We're going to add a new material. And then right here, base color, we're just going to change the color. I'm going to put it blue. Now, we can add a glow effect to the text, but that would have to be done in a whole nother video, because in Blender, I think anything higher than like Blender 0.2, we do not have the bloom option in the render section. As you see, there's no bloom option. So the only way to achieve the glow effect with text on the more newer versions of Blender is through nodes, which is just another process. So if you guys would like to know how to make your text glow, just let me know in the comments, and I will be more than happy to make a video on just how to make the text glow. But in the meantime, we're just gonna leave it how we have it. So nice. We got our stage in the back, we got our text, and we got our podiums. Now, I'll teach you one more thing. Let's add some material to these podiums. Before I do that, I'm just gonna join these two together. There we go. Alright, so when we got them clicked, we're gonna come down here to material. We're gonna add a new material. Then we're gonna go to base color, but instead of hitting the color, we're gonna hit this little node thing, this little color ball. Then we're gonna go to image texture. It's gonna pop up like this, black. It's gonna say new and open. You're gonna hit open the little folder, and basically go to wherever your PNG texture is, whatever one you plan to use for this. So for me, I'm gonna find something simple. Alright, we'll use this. Okay, so it's like kind of like a brick wall thing going on. Same thing over here. Make sure we're in materials, add new texture, turn the base texture into an image texture. Open the little folder, find your PNG. Alright, and the same thing applies to this box. You want to add a texture onto the box as well. It's the same thing. You want to just change the color of the box, like this. Same concept. You just make sure you're in materials, and everything will be right there. So I hope this video helped you guys at least start your clothing display. You can get very creative with this, so don't just stick to this. You can make a bedroom display. You can really do whatever your mind can think of. So again, I hope this video did help. If you have any questions, put it in the comments and I'll be glad to help you. And until the next one, guys.